How are you all tonight? I realized I did not put y'all on mute. Oh, you're all incognito tonight. Welcome. Are we in fall mode? We're all just kind of cozying in. Come on in, guys. If you don't want your background noise heard, go ahead and put yourself on mute. I'm going to go through and kind of put you guys on mute. That was my bad. I didn't do that. Come on in, guys. Wow, yeah, you're all like seriously incognito tonight. Not seeing all your beautiful faces. But that's okay. I get it. I totally get it. Come on in, guys. Oh, there's Melanie. Oh, there's Janelle. Come on. Let's see those faces and those smiles. It's so lonely when I just see black screens. Oh, it didn't give you an option. Oh, yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I don't know. Maybe I need to do that with the when I make the link. If you want to be on video, then at the bottom of your screen, well, I'm on my laptop, so the bottom left hand, it'll say stop video, start video, and you can choose to be on video if you want to be. Well, welcome, y'all. I'm going to get started because we have 30 minutes to talk about what to do when your body is crashing. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, we're heading into fall and winter, and even now, I think with like allergy season, goldenrod is in bloom. You know, we can feel a little achy, a little stuffy. What do we do when we feel less than, right? When we feel under the weather? We're going to talk about that tonight. But welcome, y'all. My name is Sarah Stutzman, and I'm a mama. And I had to put some oils on my babies tonight because they said, oh, I feel so achy. I'm a mama. I'm a health coach. I am a Young Living brand partner, and I love utilizing Young Living products and their oils and their supplements to help our family and myself just rise above the wellness line when we feel like we're falling. These tools I like to call on my little sidekicks. I got that from another one of my friends who is a member here. She's like, I love these. They're like my little sidekicks. I keep them in my pocket. So we can use our oils. They're easy and they're convenient that we can grab them and we can always have them with us. Just make sure you know where they are because I feel like I have oils all over the place. And I'm like, okay, look here, look there, look. So they're everywhere. I'm going to put some Sacred Mountain on tonight. What oils are you guys putting on? You can type it in the comment. Sacred Mountain. It's kind of like Valor. When Valor was out of stock, Sacred Mountain was one of the oils that was used in the raindrop protocol, which is a really great protocol and technique to use when you are feeling a little below the wellness line, or you feel like you need some alignment in your body. Where you want to bring some energy to your organs, to your central nervous system. It is a great modality and a great, I can't call it a therapy, a technique that you can use to help throughout the fall and winter for immune support. And so if you want more information on that, I can share that information with you. If there's an iPhone that's trying to join, if you have someone that's trying to join, just message me. Or if you're trying to join, oh, you wouldn't see that. If you know someone that's trying to join, but I don't let people in that I don't see. Okay, so gratitude.
It is my friend Sarah.
Oh, okay.
It should be Stacy.
It says iPhone. So
yeah, she's coming in on her iPhone.
Okay, I will admit it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. So let's talk about prevention first. We have to support our body as we, okay. let's first talk about prevention, supporting our bodies as we're going into fall and winter, because of the, we're going through allergen season right now. Seasons are changing, goldenrod's in bloom. I don't know where you guys are. It looks like most of you are from PA, but you have these seasonal changes and our body's going, whoa. And so if you already have body burden from any kind of products that you're using that have high toxicity, water, your water sources, if you work in a high toxicity area, like, I'm just thinking of hair technicians with all those chemicals. My husband is in a high toxicity profession. He's a taxidermist. So there's a lot of chemicals that are being used in his profession. His boss has a really good ventilation system, but still, a lot of high toxicity. And so when your body is in body burden, and your liver is on overdrive, anything in the environment is going to throw it off, right? And so, that even means like pathogens too. And so we have to think about supporting our body all the time, just really getting rid of those body burdens. Any kind of laundry detergent that you're using that could have chemicals, hand soaps, shampoos, conditioners, lotions, all those things we want to think about first as we enter into. Good night, sweetie. I love you. As we enter into the fall and winter season. So start switching and ditching. But so that's first things first, right? And then just making sure you're taking care of your body, making sure it's getting the nutrients it needs through food, making sure you're getting healthy fats, minerals, enzymes, probiotics, and you can get those through food, through fermented food, through red meat, through good quality sources of meat. What else did I say? Minerals, adding just magnesium into your diet. And so making sure that you are getting good nutrition. All right. And then we want to think about supplements and oils. So we take Ningxia Red on a daily basis. 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. It's a high antioxidant supplement. A lot of people look at it and they're like, wow, that's a really expensive juice. Did you all think that when you first saw Ningxia Red? I was like, whoa, I don't know. I'm not going to give that to my kids, but I'll take a little bit and see how I feel. But now we drink it like crazy. And I'll give you an example in just a little bit. But Ningxia Red is a high antioxidant supplement from Young Living made of the Ningxia wolfberry. You may know the cousin, the goji berry. That's a little bit more popular, and you can get the goji berry dried. You can add it to granola, but the wolfberry has the highest antioxidant ORAC that you can find. And antioxidants are like Pac-Man. Think about like the game Pac-Man from like the 1980s, and they gobble up free radicals. And so as your body goes through just, the metabolic processes, through everyday living, we come across, our body produces oxidative stress, right? It produces, like, think about your car, right? You have an exhaust pipe. If your child comes through and stuffs rocks in your exhaust pipe in your car, where's the exhaust going to go? It's going to get backed up, right? And so we have to have clear pathways. We have to have, in our body, we have to have clear pathways. We have to have antioxidants that gobble up those free radicals and eliminate them through our pathways, sweat, urine, stool. And Ningxia Red is one of those things that does that for us. It helps with our cell health, energy, sleep, mood, blood sugar. And so we take that on a regular basis. And then Thieves Roller, we do that daily through fall, winter, spring, summer, not so much because we're outside running around, but definitely more fall, winter, spring. But Thieves essential oil is rosemary, lemon, cinnamon bark. I'm losing my train of thought. I should know this. Oh my word. Thieves, cinnamon bark, lemon, rosemary, those high antioxidant oils. It's a blend. And so the myth on this goes back to the Black Plague. and there were spice merchants that would rob the dead, and they would coat themselves in these spices. And when they got caught, they had to give up their secret. And it was those spices that they would coat themselves in because they never got sick. So that's the legend. But let me tell you what, guys, if you've used thieves, you know that it legit works. And so Young Living has thieves essential oil, and then they have thieves cleaner, they have thieves laundry soap. It's all infused with these oils and all of these spices that help uplift your immune system, that they do not have toxins, do not have chemicals in all of these cleaning supplies. So you're uplifting your immune system and you're reducing the body burden. So we use Thieves Roller daily on our feet and spine in the fall, winter, and spring. And high vitamin C. Young Living has a vitamin C. My kids take a chewable, so we do that daily. And so that's prevention. That's just like something we do to support our body. But what do you do when you're like, oh my word, I feel like something is coming on. I'm doing all these things, right? I'm eating healthy. I'm drinking lots of water. I am using my Nature Red, my Thieves daily, but my body is crashing. Did you ever feel that? And you feel kind of helpless, and you're just like, you feel like you've been hit by a Mack truck. Or when your kids say, I'm achy, my head hurts, my throat hurts. And you're like, what do I do? I just had that tonight. My daughter was like, everything hurts, my glands. She goes, this hurts right behind her ears. And I'm like, okay, now we up what we're normally doing. So that means Ningxia Red. I let my kids drink as much Ningxia Red as they want to. I'm secretly crying inside, like, like this is not cheap, right? But I do that because I have seen them bounce back like within a day. And so I would much rather have them drink that Ningxia Red than have to have them, feeling sick for 7-10 days, right? Because we all know what that feels like. So increase as needed. So that may mean 2 ounces 3 times a day. So that's like 6 ounces. Okay, 6 ounces a day. You're not going to overdo it. So increase your Ningxia Red, increase using your Thieves Roller from maybe 1 time a day to 3 times a day, morning, noon, night. You're not going to overdo it. Increase your vitamin C. So, that might mean taking double, triple the dose. And so when you see on a whole food supplement, this is what I learned from a nutritionist, a whole food supplement, like Young Living's supplements, those dosages are for a healthy human body, a healthy person. But when we're falling below the wellness line, we may need to increase that. So if the dosage says, 1 tablet, you can increase that to 2 or 3. If it's whole food. If it's a synthetic supplement, then you don't want to do that. But whole food supplements like Young Living's, Standard Process, those are the 2 companies that we use, and we will increase those supplements as needed. One oil that, we don't talk about a whole lot, but I want to talk a little bit more about in our group is Emu Power. Emu Power is a powerhouse oil, no pun intended, but it doesn't smell very good. I remember sending my daughter to school when we went to public school. She's like, Mom, the kids on the bus said I smelled funny. And I was like, well, you kind of did smell funny, but like, I see you laughing, Denise. It has hyssop in it, and hyssop does not smell very good. But hyssop, when I took the essential oils of the Bible class with Christy Smith, who taught our raindrop class, she was like, every home needs hyssop. So I even have hyssop just on its own. And I sometimes add that to their feet on their own. Hyssop is so cleansing. So Emu Power Oil, stock up on that. And I will make a roller bottle of that, and I'll put half of the bottle with Emu Power, half with coconut oil, and I roll that on their feet, spine. So it's just another layer to Thieves. Thieves is awesome, but if you really need to knock something out, Emu Power is where it's at. My mom called me the other week, like 2 weeks ago, and she's like, oh, I think dad has, you know what? And I was like, Emu Power, get it on his spine, on his feet. She called me the next day and she's like, he's feeling so much better. And I was like, yes, Emu Power is amazing. It is a powerhouse oil. So get that oil and keep that throughout the winter. A detox bath. Even if you can't get in the bath, maybe a foot soak. So we will use bentonite clay because that draws out impurities in the feet. Use some Epsom salt because you're going to get magnesium in your body. All right. And then you can use Panaway and lavender. Panaway is really great for any muscle aches. My husband was not feeling well. This was a couple years ago. And he had such a sore back. He wasn't feeling good. And I was like, get in the bath. He's like, no. I was like, get in the bath. And I put Panaway and Epsom salts in there. And he was like, oh my word, I feel so much better. So Panaway is a really great oil for muscle aches, head tension. And so when you feel like you're falling and you're falling fast, take a detox bath and really just support those muscles. Just helps, release any, just help your body's pathways. So our body pathways to release toxins is through sweat, urine, stool. I said that earlier, sweat, urine, stool. So get a really hot bath and help release those toxins. It's kind of like taking a little, if you don't have a sauna to go to, a bath will do. Drinking lots of water, taking extra vitamin C. And then there's another supplement called Emu Pro. I told my mom about this too for my dad, Emu Pro. This one I should check. Maybe one of you can check for me. Emu Pro goes out of stock a lot. And it's one of those oils you can't put on loyalty rewards because it goes out of stock. It is a chewable supplement that has boswellia, so it has the frankincense, it has reishi mushrooms and some other medicinal mushrooms, and it is a powerhouse for our immune system. It also has a little bit of melatonin, just a tiny bit, because when we can sleep, so you take this at night, you chew it, I say start with half a tablet, because when I take a whole one, I have some crazy dreams. Take a half a tablet and start there. But when our body can rest and relax, it goes into a healing state. And so we want to really get into that REM sleep. We want to heal. And so thank you, Melanie. It is in stock now, and you can order this on a one-time order. I don't know if you can order it to a loyalty. I don't know if someone can check for me, but it just came back in stock and it was a one-time order. Yeah, one time only. Okay, thank you, Melanie. And so order this, have it in stock. So when my daughter, over the weekend, she was not feeling well, this was another one. I gave her a quarter of a tablet of that, and it helped her sleep and it helped her just rest. It helped her body repair. So Emu Pro, you want to have that when your body is falling and falling fast. Inner Defense, this one is free this month with a 300 PV order. And so Inner Defense is all the oils and Thieves plus frankincense and plus oregano. And so it's all of those oils in a little gel cap that's already diluted in like a fatty liquid. And so your body's going to be able to absorb it. And it's kind of like I'm just going to say it. It's an antibiotic pretty much, because all those oils are antimicrobial and so and antibacterial. And so it's going to be like a nature's antibiotic. And so you're gonna take that maybe morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner when you feel like you're falling fast. So I like to do that for 2 days. I don't like to do it for longer unless I really need to, but for like 2 days. And then I also like to take a probiotic with that, because antibiotics will strip your body of, good bacteria and bad bacteria. So take Life 9 in the evening on an empty stomach. So making sure you're getting good bacteria. If you're not eating fermented foods, then make sure you're taking a probiotic. So that is what I do when my body or my children's body is falling fast. And normally within 2 to 3 days, I will see them all bounce back. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't even know what else to say, because like that has just worked so well for our family. I would love to know your testimonies, and maybe we can get on here because we have just a little bit of time left. But again, I'm going to go through this. Extra Ningxia, just up everything you're doing for prevention. Extra Ningxia, Imu Power. You can pair that with feeds, roll that on your spine and your feet as much as you need to. You know, obviously diffusing in your home, clearing that air, cleaning the air, making sure everyone else stays healthy and well. Detox baths with lavender, panaway, bentonite clay, Epsom salts, extra water, extra vitamin C, Pro, that supplement that has the mushrooms, the frankincense, the melatonin to help you guys sleep and rest and repair. Inner Defense, which is the oregano, the thieves and frankincense to help your body fight anything that it's going through. And make sure you're taking that on a full stomach, because you don't want to upset it. And then if you do have a sore throat, let's talk about this. If you have a sore throat, this is for hardcore oilers. Don't yell at me. I'm saying this is for hardcore oilers. Thieves. I've done this over and over since I've started. It burns like hell, but it works. If you have a sore throat, take Thieves, the bottle, drop it on the back of your throat. Do that, just like 1 or 2 drops, and your sore throat is normally gone like that. If you don't want to do that, you can take the Thieves spray. It's the hand spray. I spray it on the back of my throat. I ask my kids, do you want this? They're like, no. If they really have a sore throat, then they will say, yeah, I need that, Mom. A little bit more non-invasive is just taking lemon essential oil and rubbing on the lymph nodes, throat. Just don't go out in the sun, because that's going to attract sunlight and you're going to burn your skin. But at nighttime, if you have a sore throat, it just really helps move the lymph. That's what lemon does. It moves the lymph. So sore throat. If you have respiratory things going on, RC, diffuse some RC, put it in the palm of your hand, breathe it in. You can take RC and peppermint and drop it in some warm water and breathe it in, make it kind of like a tent over your head. But we really want to hit it when, normally we don't know what it's going to be, right? We feel the achiness, we feel the head tension, and we're like, okay, how do I nip this in the bud, right? And so what I just shared with you guys is a really good protocol. Just do those things, up everything. But what do you guys do? Anyone want to share? Go ahead. You can unmute yourself, Denise, and share what you do when you feel like you're falling fast.
Well, I just want to say I would add the Ningxia greens, because you were talking about the mushrooms. Well, that has the fermented food in there. It has mushrooms. It has 60 plus botanicals. Like, to me, I definitely want to add that during the winter. I've been using it, and it's amazing. And I've been I've been listening to this this class that's it's called let me see, where is it? It's Nick Pelosi, and it's all about it's called Remedy: Ancient Medicine and Modern Illness. It's free, and it's going on now, but they only keep each night. It's on from 9 to 10, and then it's on for 24 hours, and then it goes down right at 9 o'clock at night. So I try to watch it. So I still have some to watch, but the other thing is jacked up honey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is a total must. I just made some more. Drink it every single day. And then when you're not feeling well, of course, you want to, add that. Make sure you're adding that honey, because that's good for your throat too, to soothe your throat. It's better for the kids to take the oils, because everybody likes the taste of honey, and like kind of let it coat your throat, I would say. So
yes. Why didn't I think about that, Denise? I'm like,
I know, I was surprised it wasn't on the list.
It came into my mind, and I was like, yeah, jacked up honey, but when I made my list, I didn't write it. Okay, Yes, the Ningxia greens is awesome and it gives you energy too. So it helps if you're feeling a little fatigued, right? So it gives you that energy. If Denise, if you want to put that, if you have that link to that class, that would be great for people to be able to listen to. If you can put that in there. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I don't know. How do I do that?
Or if you can just send it to me, I'll send it to those that fill out the questionnaire that
Okay. Okay, yeah.
that would be helpful.
There's only a few episodes left, but it's not about oils. It's all about different herbs.
Okay, and that works. Like, I feel like even just diving into, like, I would really love to have someone on here talking about homeopathy, because I have some friends that use homeopathy. Sarah Paul uses homeopathy. I have another friend, her name is Meg. She uses homeopathy and oils. And so just, oils aren't the only thing that we can use when our body's falling fast. There's other modalities. Tonight we're just talking about the oils, right? So yeah, send that to me, Denise, and I will send that out with the email that's going to go out when you guys fill out this questionnaire. I'm going to put it right now because it's just a Google form. If you fill this out, I'm going to send you my mother's quick guide, my mother's wellness quick guide. Even if you're not a mama, this is good for anyone, just increase the dosage, but it really goes through like all the things we're talking about tonight. And what I do for my kids, I really do the same thing for myself. So I'll send you that guide, and then I'll send you Denise's class that she's been taking too. I'll send that out tomorrow. But jacked up honey, when I started with the oils, we have our own bees, and my husband was like, well, when the kids have a sore throat or a cough, just give them honey because it has natural antibiotics in it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to jack this up and add some thieves and some lemon and some peppermint and even oregano for all of the properties to help with a sore throat or cough. So it was kind of like our own cough syrup. The kids didn't like it at first, but when they were feeling really bad, they would ask for it. And now they ask for it, or we'll add it with some tea, and then we get it that way too. So it's thieves helps with immune support. Peppermint opens the respiratory system and your sinus cavities, opens everything up. Lemon helps move the lymph, so it helps move everything. Lemon is a really good gunkinator. I'm just going to call it a gunkinator. I use lemon for cleaning. It gets sticky things off of, surfaces, but it also gets sticky things off of our receptor sites, our cells. It moves all the gunk in our body. And so lemon does that. Oregano, just like a drop of it, helps with the immune system. And then I add some orange or citrus fresh, whatever you have, like just to help with the flavor. So I have that recipe. I'm pretty sure I have that in the Mother's Wellness Quick Guide, or you can find it in our group as well. I have that on my website and in our Facebook group. So yes, anything else that you guys do? We have just a couple minutes. Kate says she uses echinacea tincture. Yes, definitely. I have echinacea in supplement form. I will tincture echinacea and use that as well. Elderberry. We make elderberry syrup with our elderberries here on the farm. You can get dried elderberries and do the same thing. We actually grow goji berries. My husband wanted to grow Ningxia berries. And I was like, well, I got goji berries for you. And so we were harvesting them tonight, and we're going to add that to our elderberry syrup this winter. So you can get the Ningxia wolfberries from Young Living, and you can add them to your elderberry syrup to jack it up. And then one thing I like to do at the end is actually do jacked up honey in my elderberry syrup. Like I add all those same oils in my honey, right? So you're getting the elderberry syrup, you're getting the Ningxia, you're getting the jacked up honey and all the properties of that, and you're just adding it all together. And so when my kids would go to public school and they were out in the community a little bit more, we would do elderberry syrup all the time. But now when they're feeling under the weather, we'll just do it, as needed. So not as much, but when you're around people, yes, use that to support your immune system. We have 10 minutes. What else do you guys have here? Oh, yes, Erin, the throat spray. Thieves, lemon, honey, and a splash of vodka. Good for coughing at night. I love that. Yes, you can make that. I'm thinking if we have a recipe. I know I have a recipe somewhere. Thieves, lemon, oil, honey, mix that together, splash of vodka. And then, oh, and even, I think my recipe calls for the Thieves mouthwash. You mix that in and then you spray it in the back of the throat. So it's a little bit less potent than just doing the Thieves spray that comes in, you know, the Young Living cells. It's a little less potent for the kids. They like that. Eucalyptus is good for the chest. Yes, absolutely. Okay. You guys, we can do this. We can get through fall and winter. We don't have to fear getting sick. We have these tools. We have these little sidekicks. And so I would love to send you my mother's wellness guide. Again, it's good for everyone. Just increase it as needed, because I have it for infants and for toddlers, for little ones. But these are the same things I do for myself as an adult, but I just do it, you know, the full on version, not diluted, not watered down, but utilize this tool. And next week, we're going to be talking with Rebecca Blau. She's going to be talking about the endocrine system. And this really pairs well with the immune system. And so each system is not separate. Each system works together in this beautiful harmony. And when one system is a little bit more stressed, then the other systems are also stressed. And so our endocrine system is our glandular system that regulates our sleep, our sex hormones, energy, melatonin, serotonin, like all the things in our body. And so when that is in stressed out mode and fight flight, then guess what? Our immune system is also taxed. And so we're going to talk about the endocrine system next week with Rebecca, and she's going to share with us how to support that system. So that way we can have a better immune system, better health going into fall and winter. I hope this blessed you and helped you. And if you have questions, reach out to the person that invited you. You can reach out to me as well. But I look forward to helping you in the future. And if you are in our education group, plug in, because we were talking all immune system. We're going to talk about HISAP. We're going to talk about immune power. We're going to talk about ImmuPro, all those things that I shared tonight. We're going to deep dive into those things this month so that you guys can stay above the wellness line and stay healthy and well. Okay. If you guys have questions, just reach out to me personally. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for joining tonight. See you guys next week. Bye.